guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie if you're new here. Today I'm going to be sharing my birth plan. I actually named it our low intervention, calm, positive, and intimate birth experience. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous too, just to like put your birth plan out there. A lot of people have different opinions, and I'm a first-time mom, so obviously I don't have any experience with giving birth, but this is I don't even know what to say. So yeah, I'm currently, tomorrow I will be 31 weeks. We have 9 weeks to go, give or take. I actually thought my water broke today, but it was just lots and lots of urine. And like, I've tinkled on myself so far, but like it's been like gushes of just like liquid coming out. So it's like, this cannot be it, because it's like way too early. She needs to cook longer. As the day went on, and like I would laugh and like a gush of urine, like liquid would come out, I was like, okay, this is most likely just urine from my bladder, but it's just so much. And it's like I was at a baby shower and I was literally laughing in the middle of a conversation, and I had to like run to the bathroom because so much was just coming out. But yeah, I don't think I'm going into labor right now. I hope not. Juniper, stop. Anyways, yes, I'm currently tomorrow 31 weeks. This is what I've accumulated over the months. I've done a hypnobirthing online course with the Naked Doula. I 1000% recommend the Naked Doula. Like, she's amazing just for like life in general. She just makes me feel like I can do anything, and that's the kind of energy you want on your birth team. Like, obviously I don't have her or won't have her in the room, but just having all of the knowledge and the tools that she's given me, like, I'm so glad I came across her. But I will have my own personal doula, because also my cousin, she's going to be there in the room, but I'll get to all that stuff. But yeah, I've done an online course where I've gotten the majority of my, I would say, preferences for what I would like our birth and labor to go. And just like following a lot of doulas on Instagram has really helped, because it's just this constant flow of information, and it really helps me narrow down what I want for my birth experience. So I haven't printed it out yet. I need to print it and like give it to my midwife, and yeah, so everybody's on board. But so at the top I just have my name, the birth center at which I'm giving birth at. I have my midwife's names, I have my partner's name, my mom, which will be present. She'll be doing, she'll be recording and taking pictures, and then my doula. Okay, so for labor induction, I have that I'm not interested in any form of induction unless medically necessary. I feel like a hospital birth, I feel like inductions are very common, and honestly they shouldn't be. Interventions are there. This is what I believe in, what I want for myself. I'm trying to put like a disclaimer out there. Like, what I've learned from the Naked Doula is have the birth experience that you want. No one should tell you what you want to do. Every choice is yours and should be yours. So what I want for myself is probably different from your ideas and beliefs, and that's totally okay. So with that said, I feel like there's two schools of thought when it comes to birth, and there's like the general hospital birth experience, and then like home births and birth center births and stuff like that. And I feel like in hospitals, it's just like they're in control and they're there to get the baby out. And then there's this other school of thought that says that you are a woman, you're completely capable of birthing your child, and you're the boss. Like, whatever happens is your decision. And that doesn't always happen in a hospital. Like, nurses and doctors will just do things without your consent, or they'll scare you into doing things, or they'll just do things because it's procedure or what's common. But every birth is unique and should be respected. Every woman should be respected for her choices. And I feel like I'm more respected having a midwife and a doula than if I were in a hospital where everything's like clockwork and they just want to, you know, do things like business as usual. So as far as induction, I feel like it's so I feel like everyone gets induced these days. And I mean, it's there for a reason in case there's like an emergency, but if there's not, then I don't believe, like, I don't want to be induced unless it's medically necessary. Okay, so I will, you know, it's possible I could go to 42 weeks, even 43 weeks, but obviously we'll be monitoring her, Isabel, and making sure that she's healthy and happy. And if there's any reason that we need to induce, of course, like, that's gonna be a priority. I feel like my voice is giving out already. Ooh. Okay, okay, so environment during labor. Okay, I feel like I'm everywhere. I hope that that's not coming across that way. So I know people do birth plans, and some people call it birth preferences. I feel like what I've learned so far is that you definitely don't want to say, oh, this is going to happen, and, you know, this is how the baby is going to get here. You have no idea how the baby is going to get here, but there are a lot of things that you can control, like environment. Environment during my labor, I want to stay... I need to breathe. I would like to labor at home as long as possible. Music will be played either on the speaker or headphones. I'm buying headphones. I have a playlist for early labor that's like more upbeat and like music that you want to like dance to. And then I have a second playlist that's when the waves, I'm calling my contractions waves, when the waves are getting closer and I need to like go inward. Yeah, I have a much like meditative playlist for when that happens. The lights will be dimmed. Essential oils, I think my doula is bringing essential oils. I'm gonna have candles. There needs to be like a sense of calmness, positive language, no negative language, no like, yeah, that kind of stuff. And then I would like to move around freely and eat and drink. And all of those things I can totally control, whether I'm like at home, a birth center, a hospital, even if you're like getting a C-section, like you can control your you can control your environment. And all of these things are to boost your oxytocin, which drives your labor. It's like the love hormone. And as long as you feel safe and protected and just like in a calm environment where you can go inwards and not have like your thinking brain on, but your subconscious brain, your like primal brain, all of these things will help by, you know, tweaking the environment. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Okay, and then I have roles of birth of my birthing team. My partner is going to physically and I cannot speak, oh my gosh. Okay, so my partner is going to physically and emotionally support me. He's gonna be the one like massaging me and, you know, just being right there. My doula is there to support me, encourage me, and advocate for me. I say advocate because in some situations, women aren't listened to when they're giving birth, and your doula is there to back you up and just, you know, basically support you in your decisions, but also is there to make sure that you get the care that you need. And particularly me as a Black woman, I was terrified of like just giving birth in this country because we're not cared for the same as my counterparts. Like, I did not want to die from this experience, and it's a real shame that I even have to think about dying from this experience because of our healthcare system and the racism in it. So it was so important for me to like have people on my birthing team that advocate for me and to make sure that my health comes first and the health of my child comes first. So yeah, she will also assist me in creating and protecting a calm and positive environment. And that is so important, because if you're fearful, if you feel like you're not being listened to, if you feel like you're confused, all of those things are going to affect your body, and it's going to affect the progression of your labor. So making sure that your environment and the people on your team are there for you is so important to me. Yeah. Okay. Monitoring. So I don't really want any vaginal exams. I know in the hospital, like, they check you to see if you're dilated, and I learned a lot about being dilated. I learned that just because you're 8 centimeters doesn't mean that you're going to be having the baby soon. And also, if you're 2 centimeters, you can jump to 10 within an hour and give birth. So it doesn't really tell you when baby is coming. And knowing that, I just want to like not have any interruptions of my midwife constantly checking me. I want to be focused and inward and just calm. There are different ways you can check to see how dilated you are without having vaginal exams. They say that there's like a line on your butt crack that gets longer the closer you are to like pushing, and it's silver on brown skin and another color on lighter skin. They also said like something about your bones in the pelvis, but something there's like a diamond shape, and like the bigger it gets, like the closer you are. I don't know, but I just don't really want any vaginal exams unless, like, again, like it's necessary. Like, we can tell how labor is progressing just by seeing how my waves are getting closer, how much noise I'm making. Just there are other physical signs rather than someone putting their fingers up you like every hour. So fetal monitoring. This can be performed periodically and externally. So I think that they have some tools to like just check the heartbeat and stuff like that. So I'm fine with that periodically, because I do want to know, do want to see how she's doing during labor. For pain reduction, oh my gosh, sorry guys. For pain reduction, I really loved, another thing I've learned from doulas that I'm following is that it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Basically, you don't have to be, oh, I want an epidural, or I just want to go natural. There are other ways to relieve pain that's like gradual, and you can like hit all of those different ways before you get to like an epidural. So I will just cover that. I'm just going to cover some things that I will be using to reduce pain. So I have the hypnobirthing recordings from the Naked Doula. I have affirmations that I wrote down. I have breathing techniques that I've learned, acupressure, the wave comb. You guys, I'm so excited to buy the wave comb. Look it up. You should look it up on Instagram first. If not, I should just link it in the bottom. I'm gonna buy the wave comb. So basically, if you hold a comb while you're having a wave, your brain can only focus on one sensation at a time. So basically it reduces the pain of a wave, and I cannot wait to use it. So many women have said that it like really helped them, so I'm definitely getting that. And there are other acupressure like points in your body to relieve pain, and I need to review that, but I think my doula is very informed in that, so she's gonna help Beanie be like, oh, press her here, put your fingers here to help relieve the pain. Massage, sexual stimulation by self or partner. So sexual like pleasure and all that stuff, like you can do that during, of course you can do whatever you want, but you know what I'm saying, it's an option during labor because of I don't know what hormones are being released, but it's pretty powerful, and it can help you relax and have a euphoric orgasmic birth experience. So I'm very open to like getting intimate in that way if it like helps relieve the pain. Reflexology, hot shower, bath, gas and air if available. I know in other countries they like offer gas and air, but I don't know if they do that here, and I'll check with my midwife. A TENS machine if that's available. I'm also bringing like sentimental items like pictures, scents and objects. All of these things bring like joy and happiness and boost your oxytocin. That's like the main thing for me to focus on during labor, because it progresses labor. It's just to keep my oxytocin up, and bringing sentimental items, things that make me feel good and trigger happiness, is gonna help me. Using floppy face, floppy fanny. So this is her famous like quote, the Naked Doula. Basically she's saying that your vagina, your pelvic area is connected to the rest of your body, and if you have a tense face and tense shoulders, tense hands, it's going to make your vagina area very tense, and it's going to basically prohibit your uterus from doing its job. It's going to make it harder for baby to pass through because it's so tense down there. So it'll be my job to try to keep a relaxed face, shoulders, and hands while I'm having a wave. I can make low noises and or sing, laughing and dancing. So all of those are, I don't know if I have everything listed. She has like a list. Oh, I should show you guys the cards. Okay, so along with like the online content, I also have her flashcards. I'm obsessed. Maybe I'll show you guys a few of these cards when I'm done. I need to hurry up because this video is getting long. Okay, as baby's being delivered, I would like to not be coached. I don't want to push. I want to breathe baby out when I have the urge. I'm not interested in using forceps, vacuum extraction, or any other tools to get baby out. I don't want an episiotomy. and I would like for myself or my partner to catch baby Isabel. So yeah, I just learned a lot about the benefits of like not being coached. No one knows your body better than you. Obviously, like if you have an epidural, that may be a different experience and you'll need your doctor to like help you know when to push. But as far as for me, I don't want any counting. I don't want anybody yelling push, 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 push. Like that's, oh my gosh, that is such a like not relaxed environment, and I don't know why like that's the norm of like why is that? Why is everyone in the room yelling push, push, push? But yeah, my body is gonna know when to bear down. I'm not gonna push, I'm gonna breathe baby out, because holding your breath actually makes your pelvis tight, and that's not what you want. I want to instinctively, I think I skipped that one. I want to instinctively get into the best position. So yeah, once again, no one's gonna know better than you what position to get into. Most likely I would like to be on all fours, doing the Kiko position, which is knees in, calves out. That position opens up your pelvis so that baby, you know, can come right on out. Otherwise, if your legs are wide open, which is like the standard position, then it like closes your pelvis. So it's better to have your knees in. And also laying on your back is not good because it prohibits your sacrum from like moving. It's just awful. Like the things that you learn, like basically I feel like everything they do in the hospital is just so wrong, and it's like, this knowledge is out there. Why aren't you giving it? Why aren't you using it for women so that they can have a better birth experience, so they're not tearing, so they're not pushing for an hour? Like, it's just insane. Isabel's moving right now. But anyways, yeah, so I either want to be like on all fours, or I would like to be kind of standing up as I'm giving birth, just because, you know, gravity is gonna help in that situation. But yeah, I will not be laying on my back with legs wide open. That's such a like, I think that's like, there's a lot of misogyny within the way that women give birth. Like laying on our backs, legs open, it only benefits the doctor, it doesn't benefit you. Also, I learned that you have a better, like, you'll heal better if you tear on your own than if you get an episiotomy. So I would rather just tear on my own, because an episiotomy can actually damage your pelvis, like muscles and stuff like that. Okay, immediately after the delivery, I would like the golden hour. So quiet and calm, skin to skin. I would like to breastfeed as soon as possible. Dimmed lighting, uninterrupted. So yeah, I don't want them like taking her away unless it's medically necessary. I don't want them like wiping her down, like all of that. I just like, it needs to be a calm experience, and she needs to be like with her mama immediately to have that connection. I want cutting of the, I'm not gonna say it because it's hard to say. I want cutting of the cord to be delayed, because all of the blood in it needs to go back to Isabel before they cut it. It has so many benefits. You can look it up. I can't name all the benefits, but I want Beanie to cut the cord. I would like them not to wipe the vernix off. It's the white stuff. It's basically like lotion, and it's like good for their skin. So I would like that to remain on her. I want them to delay wiping off the vernix, and I also want to delay a bath. just because, yeah, all that good stuff. I want her to benefit from that. And I want to deliver the placenta spontaneously without assistance unless necessary. So the afterbirth, yeah, I just want to naturally pass it without it being forced out. Okay, this section, if I have a C-section, if a C-section is necessary, I would like to make sure that all of my options have been exhausted. I want a calm, gentle, and positive environment. I would like my partner present. I would like music playing softly. I would like dimmed lighting, which they absolutely can do. The surgery explained as it happens. I want skin to skin immediately. I want delayed cutting of the cord, which they absolutely can do. I want them to delay wiping off the vernix and delaying a bath. And I want to breastfeed as soon as possible. And then if I need medical attention after giving birth, I would like Beanie to do skin to skin, and I would like to provide pumped breast milk if possible. If baby is not well, I'd like my partner or I to be with her at all times if taken to the NICU or another facility. I would like to breastfeed or provide pumped breast milk and to hold her whenever possible. So yeah, that is... Okay guys, I got cut off because I ran out of space, so I had to get a new memory card. Anyways, that's the gist of my birth plan, my birth preference. It's just really to have a very calm and positive birth experience, and for me to be listened to and supported, and yeah, just like let nature take its course. Yeah, like whenever she's ready, we're here to, like, we're excited for her, and I'm gonna use all the tools and knowledge that I've gained to have the best experience that I can. I'm just very excited, nervous, but just like, I know like it's just gonna be the best day of like my life. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna show you a few of the flashcards. It's just such good information. Like even if you don't want, even if like you're going for like a standard hospital birth, getting an epidural and all that stuff, I feel like you should still get a doula or just follow doulas online, because honestly every woman should have a doula when they're pregnant and giving birth. You should always have someone there supporting you and giving you loads of information. It's just amazing. So this one is just about oxytocin, and then on the back it just shares like all the things that boost, come on, focus, all the things that boost oxytocin and the things that stop oxytocin. So yeah, it's so important to feel trust and love and compassion and calmness and all that good stuff. Floppy face, floppy fanny. Yeah, gotta stay as loose as possible. Talks about your environment. I also just love like her content and how easy it is to follow and how fun it is. Like I don't want this video to get blocked. But I mean, there's lots of like nakedness in her stuff, which absolutely there should be because we're talking about birth. But I'm not going to show them because I don't want this video to be taken down. But basically, she has this, I cannot speak today. So there's UFO, upright, forward, and open. So to keep labor progressing, it's important to stay up and like forward and open as opposed to like lying down. I think it's really cool that she talks about like when you're crowning. A lot of people have fear about like when the head is coming out and you're crowning. It's another picture of a vag, so I don't want to, I'm not going to show it. But she says that no need to rush, babe. Allow those pauses for your body to stretch and move. Breathe. But isn't it like shitting a watermelon? Thankfully not. Your vag is not like your bum hole and can stretch 10 times its size. Your baby's head also moves and molds. So that's really like having information like that just kind of reframes your mind. Like our bodies are made to do this. Like we are literally made to do this. So what the heck? So it would make sense that your vagina can stretch 10 times its size and that your baby is literally like Play-Doh. And yeah, as long as you, I'm going to make sure that I'm just listening to my body and that I'm not rushing the process. Like my body needs time to stretch and for baby to like twist and turn. She also just has like really cool encouragement cards like this. Rise like the phoenix you are, reborn into motherhood. This is your time and you matter. Your choices matter, and this transition is a beautiful yet challenging journey from one life to another. Know that you've got this, and the fire inside you will burn bright as you birth your baby and transition into motherhood. And yeah, I forgot to say she curses a lot, which I appreciate just because like it's nice and refreshing just to hear people talk normal, especially when it's about all this stuff. For her to just, you know, curse all the time is like funny and just like real. This I hope this video doesn't get flagged. And then it goes to maybe I'll show like 2 more, but this one just talks about having a home birth. I would actually love a home birth, but we're moving and I don't have time to prepare for home birth, so a birth center is like the next best option for me. But it just talks about how like if you have a home birth, you're 70% less likely to need an epidural, 55% less likely to need an episiotomy, 60% less likely to need artificial oxytocin, 40% less likely to obtain 3rd and 4th degree tears, 50% less likely to have instrumental birth, 39% less likely to have a cesarean birth with a planned home birth after C-section, 40% less likely to need a C-section. Like those statistics are amazing. It just goes to show you that if you have a low risk pregnancy, then a home birth is like really beneficial. Here is like the pain relief piggy bank. So she talks about the comb, pressure points, gas and air, TENS machine, what pressure points again, yeah. And then it's just like so much good stuff. Okay, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? But I'm just very confident and very happy with what we have. and my birthing team and where I'm giving birth. It's just gonna be so beautiful, and I'm so excited. And I will most likely not film like this. Like, my mom will be filming, but I've looked at birth vlogs since forever, and I always knew I would do a birth vlog, like how, you know, most women do it, like they're talking to the camera and like updating you, but that's totally against like hypnobirthing. Like, you're supposed to be inward, focusing on positive things and not have like your thinking brain on. You really need to be focused. So it'll probably just, you know, you'll still get to see my birth experience, but I won't be talking to you guys until like she's here. I'm gonna freaking cry. I'm gonna freaking cry because like I cannot wait to make that video of like just talking about our birth experience and like introducing you to her. I'm gonna freaking cry. Yeah. Okay, anyways, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.